It's been a while for us anyway.
It's been so long that I want to congratulate Joey.
He's old now. It's
been so long. He's gone from a kid to now being a Welcome to the granddad club, Joey.
Thank you. I'm the anime unk now.
How does it feel to be 30?
It's like no different, eh? No, see, but everyone's...
That's a big difference.
We'll ask your knees.
That's a big difference.
No, that's the thing. Everybody's saying like in the first like couple of months, it doesn't feel any different. And then once you're like kind of halfway through 30, that's when you're like, all right, yeah, I'm 30 now.
Oh, shit.
I only feel it when I meet someone and they're like, you know, they're doing good in life and they're 22. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How's that fair?
How many people like that do you meet?
Quite a lot in the fucking stream.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
think
true.
about it.
Yeah, shit.
And I'm ancient now, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I'm not as ancient as you.
You'll get there one day.
I won't.
I've joined the Council of Sages, and I'm just waiting for you now.
Did you have your 30s existential crisis at any point during the lead up? Damn, I'm turning 30.
I had it extra because I pulled the YouTuber move and I filmed a video 10 minutes before I turned 30.
I watched it.
I saw that, yeah.
That was midlife crisis, the video. I was like, yo!
It's like, how do I celebrate my birthday? Oh, filming.
Yeah, it's like, I'm
YouTube
spending
video.
my last moments of my 20s in front of a camera. How much of a model YouTuber am I?
Wait, we all started this podcast when we were in our 20s, right?
Ask him.
You were just...
I can't remember, actually.
You were like 29 or something, right?
I might have been 29.
Well,
no,
20
I think I was in my 30s. I was already in my 30s.
It was June 2020, so...
Yeah. So I
When's your birthday?
May.
Yeah, so he just turned 30.
I just turned 30.
Damn.
This is my 30s like experience right here. All documented.
Everything in your 30s has been documented.
Yeah.
Well, everything in my 20s has been documented.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
How's my energy? Well, considering this podcast has been started basically during my 30s, how much has my energy changed from when I just turned 30s to now? I guess I'm getting close to mid 30s now. I'm
we
getting
look
there.
young when I look back.
I know,
we do look
right?
young.
Well, you and I were young. I'm joking.
Hey man, I was like clean shaven back then. And
the world's taken its toll on Dom.
If anything, I personally think I looked a hell of a lot worse when we first started.
You were just really, really skinny.
I just looked ratty.
I didn't realize how
your
skinny.
Hair was quite long.
Yeah, my hair was long.
I didn't realize how skinny I looked either.
I mean, we were all skinnier.
Can you go to the first episode?
Oh, I don't want to see it.
I'm curious.
I definitely was skinnier, and I hate seeing skinny me.
Really?
Because I know what I once was.
Oh, the podcast looks so barren. Hair. Oh, the Jesus hair. Look at that. Oh my God.
Oh, damn. What? Who said yes to this hair?
You did.
I know.
You did, Joe.
Meanwhile,
my hair hasn't changed in 4 years. My hair stayed the exact same.
Stayed the same.
I've changed way too much in the 4 years.
Visually, you've changed the most, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, visually, Joey has changed the most.
Looks exactly the same. If you told me we filmed this last week, I'd be like, yeah,
just has the beard.
Just the beard, yeah.
Because I remember I went clean shaven for my wedding, for my Thai wedding, and I was like, oh my God, it's like literally if you want to shave off like 4 years, just go clean shaven. Like anytime you do it for a video as well, you're like, who is this baby sitting next to me?
Yeah, I do get it quite bad. I look young.
Is it a bad thing?
I don't know.
It's just jarring, I think.
It's very different.
Yeah.
It's like when there's like when a dad shave and the kid doesn't recognize him anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, who is that?
Like, this is not my dad.
That's not my dad. It can really change. Like, I guess because it changes the color and everything. I don't know.
Oh God, I had that moment. I had this moment. I had that moment where I'm like, I'm celebrating, but I also feel bad for being in a position to celebrate because I had this moment where I went to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
And then the lady looks at me. She looks at the alcohol, and I'm like, ask it, please, ask it. And she was like, can I see ID? And I was like, oh, I didn't think you'd ask. It's been years. I went through the entire monologue. Oh, it's been years since someone asked my ID. Oh, and I thanked her for asking my ID. I'm like, fuck.
Bro, I had the complete opposite the last time I was in Australia.
Or UK?
In UK.
Oh, okay,
in UK.
Yeah, I had the complete opposite the last time I was in Australia. Always used to get checked for ID. Went to a liquor store with like a mate of mine, and they were just like, all right, have a good day. And I was like, I had my license in my hand, like ready to pull out. I'm like, oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just felt, that was bittersweet. Because it was like cool because, obviously saved a lot of time. Obviously, doing the whole checking thing.
A lot of time.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because because sometimes you have those like cashiers sometimes where they're like really checking to make sure. And it's like, it's right fucking there. Just look at it. It's there. Don't worry. And then, and then sometimes you just have those people who look at it and like, yeah, all right, whatever. They don't give a shit. But I don't know. It was bittersweet because it was like, oh man. Have I aged that much?
Wait, on the opposite end, do you guys remember the first time you actually bought alcohol legally?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the build up to that?
Oh yeah.
No, you don't remember that?
I went with my dad.
Oh, wait, your dad?
Yeah.
You went with your dad?
I went with my dad.
Holy shit.
He was like so proud and he was just like, let's go, son. Let's go get a beer.
I think because I'd had alcohol before. I mean, actually, we all had alcohol before.
Yeah.
We were supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
So
in game.
Yeah. So I didn't really feel like the need.
Oh no, but there's
I do remember having this feeling towards it, but I can't tell you anything about the day.
I remember specifically the day I went to a pub with my dad. I think it was like 2 days after I turned 18. And I felt really nervous going up to the bar by myself.
Yeah.
And like getting a beer, because it's like, I remember like looking around being like, where's my dad? Just in case something wrong happens. Not that it would because I had already turned 18, but I remember just being like, okay, my dad is there. I can run to him if something happens.
like a safety blanket.
Yeah,
like I know where my dad is if I need it. I know that I need it.
He's like, he's there if he needs to res me. I'll be all right. But yeah, no, it was cool.
I feel like a fucking waste man with my experience because I was hanging out with some mates because it was obviously my birthday and we hung out on Brighton Beach. And we literally like waited till midnight. I did the midnight release.
Oh
right?
Wow! Guys with the midnight release at the age 18.
Yeah. I did the midnight. Me and my mates just were like chilling on Brighton Beach, and it's just like, oh, it's almost time. We got an hour left. Let's go to the off license, and we're just like standing outside the off license, like doing the countdown. And do you know the worst fucking part? This is the worst part, right? Because this sounds awful, but in England, obviously turning 18, being legally of age to buy alcohol, it's a big deal. At least it was when I was in my teenagehood. So we did the midnight release at this fucking off license somewhere in Brighton. I go in and it's like a fucking scene from the In-Betweeners, except like the opposite way, to be like, ooh, look at all this alcohol that I can now legally buy, or maybe I'll get myself a Strongbow, or maybe a WKD, or I was 18 at the time. The hard shit. Maybe I'll go a bit stronger. Maybe I'll get some wine. Nah, nobody drinks wine. Nobody drinks wine. Who could drink wine? So I go over with a crate of beer for like me and my mates. And I was ready to present the ID. Didn't happen. They didn't ask.
Damn.
And so they scanned it in. They're like, yeah, that'll be £7, please. And I was like, do you not need to do something? I was feeling smug, so I was like, do you not need to do something? And they're like, what? And I was like, fuck. I've turned this into an awkward situation.
Yeah, because
now.
if you say, aren't you supposed to check my ID, then it becomes uncool.
Yeah, exactly. Which it already was.
Yeah.
Which it already was. And I was like, it's my birthday, by the way.
The guy's like, happy birthday. That'd be £7, please. I had a similar thing with my...
the most uncool thing.
That was pretty
It is.
I had a similar thing with my mate because we were at like what we call schoolies in Australia, which is like the graduation party after you finish high school. He was turning 18 at schoolies. So we were in the Gold Coast, and instead of the off license, for us it was the casino.
Oh,
so
of course,
everybody else in our friend group was 18 already, and he was the last one in our friend group to turn 18. And we're like, all right, this is the day. It's like the second day of school. He's going to turn 18. So we can celebrate by going to the casino. And bro, we stood near the casino for like an hour before it was open. We were just like, oh, here we go, boys. He's going to get lit. We're going to make money. We lost the money.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then with the scraps, we bought some beer on the way home. And he was just like, you know what? Good birthday.
That was the wake-up call.
That was the wake-up call.
Yeah.
A lesson learned. Hopefully.
Yeah, lesson learned.
That was the lesson learned. That was the one and only time I enthusiastically entered a casino.
I'm sure you went to a Oktoberfest celebration.
Oh yeah. So in Yokohama at the Red Brick Building, every October they do like a 2-week-long Oktoberfest, and they just happen to do it. I think they started a day before my birthday.
Oh, wow, nice.
So I was like, what am I going to do for my birthday? Like, Aki was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. I don't really have any, like, plan. I'm not really, like, a big party person with a lot of people or anything like that. So it's like, oh, they have an Oktoberfest starting, so let's go. Bro, whoever said Japanese people don't know how to party are a fucking liar. Those guys were going so hard. It was insane.
It's beer.
Oh, my God. I've never seen that many Japanese people in a room just go ham. It was like a music festival. It was crazy.
I saw your little stories. They're good.
Yeah. So that's going on for like the next 2 weeks. So like I might go with like a couple of my. If you guys want to go as well, we can. We can get fucked up.
Yeah.
Then, dude, I drank a fuckload of Boiis beers, and yeah, it was lit.
Damn.
They had like proper like German, like a German band, like a polka band up there playing as well, and like playing like proper like I don't know if it's like authentic Oktoberfest music because I've never been to a German
Isn't Oktoberfest normally not in October? Am I crazy?
I don't know. I've never been to
a... Google this? I swear it's normally not.
I've never been to a German Oktoberfest before.
Like, I don't think it refers to October the month. Am I crazy?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I thought it was from mid or late September to the first Sunday in October.
So ends October.
Ends in October.
Oh, is it celebrating the coming of October?
I think it's celebrating the coming of October,
Okay.
Which makes sense. Because it's that makes sense because the Oktoberfest here in Japan also started like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So I got lit from that and, celebrated my 1/4 German heritage.
How many people out there have half Japanese, half German heritage? It's not a very bug.
Well, if anything, I did my full bloodline speed run on my birthday.
You went to Hungarian?
Because I also went to a Hungarian restaurant at night. I was like, how do you know this?
I just I spent 5 seconds looking at your birthday story.
I see.
And I was like, you went to Hungarian restaurant, then went to German.
Yeah. So I went to an Oktoberfest, so drank German beer and went to a Hungarian restaurant, all in Japan. So that was my full bloodline right there. And I was like, you know what? That's a great way to celebrate my birthday.
With the bloodline.
With the bloodline. Celebrate my
30 years of bloodline.
Yeah. The Hungarian restaurant was kind of mid though. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah. Because it was like Japanified Hungarian food.
Yeah.
Because you know how like a lot of like Eastern European food is like, and I mean this sincerely in like a nice way, a lot of it looks like slop.
Yeah.
It's just like brown slop on a plate, but it's the most delicious slop you could ever eat, right? And that completely goes against the Japanese food culture, which is like feeding the eye before you feed the stomach. So
aesthetic.
It's all about like it looking pretty, right?
Yeah.
So I think this Hungarian restaurant, it was in like Harajuku somewhere. They clearly were like catering more towards the Japanese side of things because I ordered this dish called chicken paprikash, which is literally just chicken in a paprika sauce, a very like staple Hungarian food. It's supposed to just look like brown slop on a plate, but it was the most pristine looking thing I'd ever seen. I was just like, the hell is this shit?
Send the shit back.
What the fuck is this?
Were they like, so they were Japanese people running it or Hungarians?
I think, I didn't see the chef, but just from the taste and the look of it, I feel like it might have been a Japanese chef.
Right.
Because I remember Mudan was telling me about the Estonian restaurant that was run by Japanese people who don't speak any Estonian, or like they have like very limited ties to Estonia.
Right.
And I was thinking in my head, I was like, why would you like open up an Estonian restaurant if you're not like a super Estonian otaku or something?
Yeah, right.
What a niche thing to open.
Yeah. Because we were supposed to go to this other Hungarian restaurant that I've been to before that's actually run by a Hungarian guy. And the food there was fucking lit. But for some reason, it wasn't open on the weekends.
Yeah.
And my birthday was on the Saturday. So I was just like, all right, well, let's go to the other place. And the woman was like, yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 Hungarian restaurants in all of Japan. And people come from all over to like come and eat at our store. And I was like, oh, really?
Other people in the room with us right now.
Yeah. It's like, I'm looking at this Japanese couple over here and they're like, yo, what is this? But no, other than that, it was chill. It's chill.
I mean, being in your 30s is just like, I don't know what to do with my birthday. That sounds good. You know?
It's like, whatever, just, get shit faced, eat some food.
Yeah.
That's all I really want.